Hey Sales World, Gavin Ty, founder of Sales Market Fit and an enterprise SaaS salesperson in the B2B space. I want to share with you today one of the key lessons I learned about cold email outreach and the law of diminishing returns. So if you're an SDR or a salesperson or someone in a startup in a marketing team that is not quite getting the reply rates that you want, this video is really for you. So in 2015, when I started in SaaS software, we really found it difficult to find the email addresses of the people inside businesses we wanted to contact. And email sequencing software was really in its infancy as well, and it hadn't quite made it to me in the market. So I used to spend a lot of time finding contact details and could really only find 5 or 6 emails per day to do cold email outreach. Now the ticket price that I was selling was significant, $30,000 to $45,000 a month, and there was only a certain amount of companies out there. So I really spent the time to craft the emails to gauge interest and get to that conversation. And then when email sequencing software became available and email and contact scraping tools become more prevalent, I steadily increased my approach from a more qualitative approach to a quantity approach and tried to double or 10x my outreach from 5 or 6 to 50 or 60 a day. And my reply rate significantly dropped from about 20% down to about less than 5. And it was the law of diminishing returns. So what I was doing in those situations was that I learned in the beginning stages, I was spending a lot of time learning about the business or learning about the person and crafting the email as such. But when I was doing the quantitative approach, that approach stopped and I was bulk emailing people and I thought I would get the same 20% reply rate, but in fact, it was reducing significantly. And it wasn't until I went back to quality over quantity and started using those tools to give me more time back in the day and spend more time crafting those emails, then my reply rates went back up again. So if you're a salesperson or an SDR and you're having trouble with those reply rates, I would encourage you to consider how would you approach cold email outreach if you reduce the contact list by 90%? How would you approach every email differently? And how would you research and craft that first email to try to get them interested in responding? Now, one of the things that I found as well is a reply rate or an open rate is not a true measure of success. The true measure of success is a positive response to the next stage of your process. And it was by targeting those companies specifically and delivering my message in a key way that was relevant to them, then those reply rates went up. Now, a key way to see how your messaging may be received or what other people are doing in the industry is sign up for things on websites and get put into people's email sequences and just see how off-putting it is when people don't take the time to write to you. We can smell BS from a mile away, and your clients can as well. If they feel like you're not being genuine or you've bulk emailed them, they will sense that and not reply as well. And use yourself as a test. When people are doing that to you, can you tell? It's really hard to form genuine connection on email, but it's by slowing down that it will really allow you to speed up your success rate in cold email outreach. Now, how are you finding your success rate in cold email outreach? Do you find that if you take a more quantity over quality approach that your reply rates go down? Leave a message in the comments below and I'd love to hear from you. Now, also, how to structure that email to get them interested is a formula into itself. How do you build credibility? How do you research the company? And I'll be releasing a video on that in the future as well. So if that interests you, like and subscribe and you'll be notified when that comes out. Until then, good luck in your cold email outreach. Have a good day.